looking at the run of the chain, if you can see that it looks like the sprocket is further over this way to this side than it is that side. Now then, if I move the swinging arm that way, so I've moved it this way, and then turn the sprocket, now they're running more centre, so I'm guessing, and that's the correct position now, so therefore it moved as far as you can to the left, it's in the correct position, and that also bears up with the bush, and that's the bush, that's a 5mm bush there. So if I pull the swinging arm out, you can see a gap. Now they don't make them any thicker than 5mm, but that's incorrect with the alignment of the swinging arm at that point anyway. So if we push it back, that's where we're going to start from. So we need to fill in the other side, and a 3.5mm bush will fit in the other side. My pointy thing again, so you can see what we're looking at. You see right in there, that part there needs to be filled in. Now there is a difference on the other side, because now it's in the correct, let's say that it's in the correct position. So now we've got to fill in that gap there, and on the other side there's a very small gap. I don't know if you can see it very well, but that side's actually got a little bit of a gap. So in fact you'll see, if I move it, you'll see what I mean. There, so that's closed up, but that's in the wrong position. So if I push it up there, you've got a little bit of a gap. The good thing is that I can base it on this side. This one bush on this side is in the correct position, so I'll leave that one as it is. So I've got the swing arm out, so let's have another little bit of an inspection. We've got this one here, which is a 5mm spacer. That's correct. I might replace it for a new one, but it is correct, and that gives the correct spacing for the chain to run down there. On this side is where I measured 3.5, and you can get 3.5 spacers, so I'm going to put that, or bushings as they call it, so that will go onto there. Right, this side it needs 1.5mm there, but in there is a bushing, and it's a 3.5mm bushing, so I changed that to a 5, and that should bring that out to where we want it. And this side then leaves about 3mm. We've got the spacers in, and looking at it, there's just a fraction, the space is just a fraction proud. I may have to take it off, a little bit off there, but we've got our millimetre on this side, which we wanted. This is standard, so this is I've just cleaned the original one up here, but it seems to be standard. And again on this side it's just a little bit proud by about half a millimetre, probably even less than that. So I'm going to give it a go at fitting it like that to start with, and if I have to start tailoring these end ones I will do, but otherwise I'm very happy with the way these have gone so far. Right, very pleased with them so far. I've just offered them up, they're not quite in position, but they are slotted into the gap. I've just got to push it down for the position and get the swing arm spindle in. And the same with this side. So you can see, move the chain out of the way, you can see just up there it's actually gone between where it should do. It just needs to be positioned correctly now, so I'm really pleased with that. Right, that's definitely worked. So I've got I haven't torqued it up yet, but I've got the spindle in, and you see down there I've got the spacer in there, I've got the spacers in there, and we've got them on the other side as well, and no movement. No, it's hard to show there's no movement, but it's worked. So yeah, that's that done. So I'm going to start putting it back together again now. That's the back end done.